Fleetguard, you are shaping up to be a lovely young woman, like your sister, who lives very far away from us, which saddens me, but... Anyway. My liege, my mission to Rome has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Pope Alexander III, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and pious ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. Perfect. Okay, so, why do we want the Pope to like us more? Because we wanted to claim Lower Lorraine. Why would he say no? Because he really, really likes Duke Godfrey. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that we sent our freaking bishop down there. Damn it. What we really need then is we need you back up here talking to either Bishop Arnold in Trier or Bishop Giselbert in Saint-Dizier, which is in Bar. Oh, Arnold of Trier, why don't you convince yourself that we're really great. I'm really great. Convince yourself of that, sir. Bey Hakam of Suadia has been Stop. Mayor Hussein has been imprisoned by the Kaiser. How is the Kaiser imprisoning these people when he's imprisoned? I presume his generals are imprisoning them. Hussein has been imprisoned. Bey Hakam has been imprisoned. Timurot Ramadan has been imprisoned. Maybe a prisoner exchange in the offing, and the Kaiser will be set free. Son was born to Duke Dietrich IV of Upper Lorraine and Duchess Nunzia of Upper Lorraine, named Thomas. Huh? It's an interesting name for a German boy. We have Thomas is German. Yes, he's German. We have Heinrich, German and Catholic. Good boy. And then, of course, Luitgard and Duchess Emma and Count Dietrich. And then a bunch of bastards out there, too. Okay. So what should I be focusing on now, then, I wonder? We're almost done with construction. Be finished in 2 months, basically. I don't feel too well. Oh, god damn it. Something is wrong with me. I am burning up with fever. My nose is running, and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. I gain the trait ill. It drives my health down -2, drives my fertility down, and takes my martial score down by 1. I hope I survive, outlast the Kaiser. Let's do that. Let's outlast the Kaiser. Please. Or just croak and get Count Dietrich in there. We'll deal with it. Either way. But still, this is the closest I've ever been to becoming the Kaiser. Such a wonderful bouquet. The complex blend of flavors spreads over my tongue, just as the warmth spreads in my belly. These monks certainly know how to make fine wine. Why am I'm ill, and I'm hanging out in the monastery drinking wine with the monks? I must visit the monastery more often. Have a 50% chance of gaining 1 learning, or 20% chance of gaining the trait drunkard, which does what? -2 to stewardship, -10 to church opinion, -5 to attraction opinion. Same trait, drunkards like me. I could say thanks but no thanks, in which case I have a 20% chance of getting the trait temperate. Well, proud, kind, lustful, zealous, brave, ill. It could be that I'm ill and I'm drinking to, kill the pain. But then again, I'm also a gardener. I was just talking about how I like to take life easy, so maybe I wouldn't become a drunkard. Nothing up here really makes me think I'd become temperate, though. I think I might actually go to the monastery more often. I'm zealous, so I like to be around the religious people. I'm ill, so I might have a reason to drink, to kill the pain, help me think of something else besides how sick I feel. And I'm generally kind of a grab life by the hilt kind of person. I'm proud, I'm lustful, zealous, brave, yeah. Let's see if I become a drunkard. No, apparently I didn't gain any learning or become a drunkard. I fell into that creamy middle. Okay, important decisions. Following important decisions are available. Demand installation of claimant. Present an ultimatum to Emperor Prokop of the Holy Roman Empire. What the hell? Prokop? What the flippin' fuck? Okay, so wait. Wait a minute. Did the Kaiser die? What happened to the Kaiser? He's my liege. I missed something. Hang on. What does it say down here in the message log? Emperor Prokop now favors Prince Molnir. More something. As the heir. He's destroyed the kingdom of Bohemia. Okay, wait. When did that... Duke Heinrich IV for Holy Roman Empire faction led by Duke Heinrich IV of Meissen has disbanded. Prince Heinrich now favors Duke Ulrich. Lower Crown Authority, Duke Godfried faction disbanded. What? Okay, I'm now the leader of my own faction for becoming Holy Roman Empire. Prince Bolshek now favors Duke Marquard as disbanded. Emperor Prokop for Holy Roman Empire faction, led by Emperor Prokop of Holy Roman Empire, has disbanded. Did he send an ultimatum to the Kaiser, and the Kaiser bowed? Gave up the seat? We now have a Bohemian, Slavic emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. So, I can now demand installation of a claimant. Who am I demanding? Oh boy. So what it says is, I can present an ultimatum to Emperor Prokop of the Holy Roman Empire demanding the installation of Duke Dietrich IV of Upper Lorraine on the throne of the Holy Roman Empire. If he refuses to comply, the faction will rise and revolt. Well, who else is in the faction? Not enough people. It's just me. Though I am apparently strength of 4,404 at almost half that of my liege. However, if I check my liege's allies, I imagine I'll find... No, not too many people that he can call in, actually. Okay, call in the Hospitaller Knights, who are an impressive force on their own, don't get me wrong. Yeah. 40%. That's not enough. I could call in some pretty impressive mercenaries, but boy, I would run out of gold fast. I have 648 gold. Somebody with heavy cavalry. You're already hired. Who are you hired by? The Byzantine Empire. Somebody with some cavalry. You cost 300 gold, and you cost 42 per month. Whew. Company of the Hat. Company of the Star. Boy. I'm really tempted, you guys. I am very tempted. I don't know that it's a very good idea. The Great Company. Boy. Man, I just don't know. I don't know. Where is leading troops in Nicaea? Okay, so the Kaiser's armies are actually already out there. Well, the Emperor's armies are already out there marching around. But, I mean, he's going to put up a hell of a fight. Yeah, look at that. He moved the capital to Prague? It was in Nassau. Boy. I'm thinking really hard about this, you guys. I don't think I'd win this war. But this emperor is never going to be weaker than he is right now. I know for a fact I have 40% of his strength. And I have an ally in the... No, that's him. I have an ally in the Duke of Baden, though he may like the Emperor more. Yeah, so he's never gonna revolt against the Emperor. For my sake. So it would just be me and whatever mercenaries I could afford. I could... borrow 300 from the Jewish merchants. Which would give me some breathing room, the finances for mercenaries, but I guess, okay, I would not be thinking about this, I'll say this, I would not be thinking about this at all, I don't think, if I had not been inches away from the throne myself. I was the elected heir. In fact, I'm still the elected heir. Why am I getting passed over? Why did I get passed over before? It didn't give me any... I reviewed it. It didn't give me any messages about the Kaiser dying, so I have to think that the current emperor presented some kind of ultimatum to the Kaiser, and the Kaiser, being in prison, had to accept it. But I just don't know. But I'm kind of pissed off. Kind of pissed off that I was the heir. The Kaiser is no longer the Kaiser, but I did not get it. So I'm really tempted now to push something on the Emperor now, because motherfucker. How dare he? Man. Revoke the county of Saint-Ouen. Oh, from Peter. No. Boy. I have to decide right now if I'm going to present this ultimatum. If I'm not going to present the ultimatum, I'm going to back out of the faction. Could I do it? 4,400 troops of my own. Another... Oh, God. Which mercenaries would I raise? Sorry, guys. This is bogging down the game, but I'm thinking very hard about this. So if I borrowed 300, I'd have almost 1,000. I'd have 950 about. So if I spent 450 on the Great Company, for example, that would leave me with 500 for the execution of the war, which at 78 a month would really only get me about 6 months of war, which can go by very fast. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's going to go by very fast, and I'm trying to take over a huge territory. It would take me months just to march over there. Yeah, it wouldn't work, would it? Not enough money. Or not enough non-mercenary soldiers. Alright. That makes the decision for me. I will back out of the faction then. At least for the time being. Leave the faction. But, Emperor Pain in the Ass, I will ignore your request to vote in favor of limited crown authority. So, yeah. Man. That was so... I felt like I was so close. I think that's why I considered it for so long, was because I was on the doorstep. I was the heir, and somehow it missed me, and it made me... It clouded my thinking. That's what it did. Clouded my thinking. Training grounds has been built in Nancy. Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. And I'm still the heir. Oh. How old is... This doesn't list me as my heir, though. As his heir. That's so aggravating. You're an old fucker. I'm older than you, though. But if you died, you're not gonna die before I am, I bet. Ah, damn. If he died, would I become the heir, or would it become Prince Mojmir? I don't know. Should be me, but it should have been me last time, and it somehow went to Emperor Prokop. I don't know. Anyway. Right. This cough is killing me. It started as a chest pain and shortness of breath, then I started to cough up phlegm, and now blood. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm pneumonic. Something is very wrong with me. Well, count the days, Duke Dietrich. You don't have long to live. Training grounds have been built, though. That's good. Okay, so... raises our cap to 599. Cannot create this retinue. My maximum cap has been reached. Right, so it needs to go even higher still. I need an availability of 250 then, do I? Create this here. Wonder how I would go about doing that. Let's unpause it here. I'll wait for myself to die. Any other improvements I could build that would get me up there? This one would help. That more expensive one in Lorraine. What about in Bar? Militia Training Ground 2. Wait a minute. Which I need to... Oh. Doesn't increase my... Oh! Training Grounds 1, which costs the same now as it did in Lorraine, would increase it by another 20. Well, I got a lot of gold that I'm not going to be using in a war against the Emperor, so... Considering it. Jousting lists. Give me some heavy cavalry, which would be nice. Boy, these are getting expensive, these improvements. Yes, very expensive. Maybe I'll save up to build like the jousting lists, increase the heavy cavalry, because that's what I'm trying to do with the retinue anyway. No, But then again, the sooner I build the retinue boost, the sooner I could raise the heavy cavalry in the retinue. So leave me with about 300 gold, 310, if I did it right now. It costs the same in Nancy, right? In Bar, rather. 351. Same result. Alright, let's do it. What the hell? Oh no, better result actually, because the morale boost in Bar was 0.10, the levy reinforcement rate was 10%, so this is actually a little bit of an increase. Okay, sure. Yes, that's a lot of money, but okay. Right, okay, my daughter Luitgard is now of age. She became a tough soldier, again with the military. Her traits aren't that impressive. She's content, she's gregarious, not as good as her sister Emma, anyway. Charitable, envious, proud, honest, and temperate. And she loves her daddy. Let's arrange a marriage with somebody who probably will be just as far away as the Duke of Greater Poland. Duke of Leon, again, too far away. Duke of Kent, again, too far away. Greek, Duke of Flanders, old fart, also far away. Norwegian, Greek Duke, who's also far away. And Count. Yep, nobody in my realm. I learned that lesson. You have to be in my realm. Anybody with a matrilineal marriage? Somebody I could bring back? Boleslav, Prince of the Holy Roman Empire, would engage in a matrilineal marriage? What if... Wait. You. No. Hang on. You're 15. She's 10. 16. 25. Heir to the Duchy of the Holy... Who is the Emperor's current heir? Mojmir. Mojmir is your oldest brother. What I could do... July 28th. What I could do is marry her to the prince. Maybe then I'd have the option to start a faction to make Prince Boleslav, this would be matrilineal, make Prince Boleslav the Holy Roman Empire. Then his children would be my daughter's children, and if I made her my heir, then her kids would become my future heirs, and my future heirs would be the Emperor. Potentially. Anyway, as it is now, Luitgard, Prince Boleslav get betrothed matrilineally. As the relative of a duke, Luitgard and you would gain 109 prestige from marrying into House Permislid and 200 from marrying the relative of an emperor. Gain back that prestige I got from marrying Nursa, or Nurna, whatever the hell her name is, my wife. I lost, anyway, that 300 prestige marrying her. I would do it right now, except that I've had the problem with betrothals so far in this game where it has not the betrothed party has not auto-started the marriage request, and I've had to break off the proposal and then restart it as a marriage proposal instead of a betrothal. It's been a pain in the ass. So what I'm inclined to do, this guy was born on the 28th of July, right? What I'm inclined to do is run the clock till the 28th of July when he turns 16. Then marry him first thing. I think I'll do that. And I'll just have to watch very closely. 28th of July, 28th of July, 28th of July. I will... Ooh, sorry guys, I hit the mic. Huh.